Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is The Impure, #1 from Scout Comics and Nonstop. Kind of interesting debut. I'm honestly a little bit back and forth as to what I think about it. So writer is Ralf Singh, artist is Hans Radke, colorist Ralf Singh, color letterer Marc Schmitz, and then Singh as well as the letterer. All right, so it's about this. It's a sci-fi story. It's about this world that was destroyed and a brother and sister who have been brought into this military, and the sister's put on a mission and kind of they lose contact with the sister, so they send in the brother after her. What we find out is the sister's gone rogue. She's kind of gone off the grid and is breaking the mission. She's doing not what she's supposed to do, which kind of puts them up against each other. It's an interesting start, and it's one that I think there's a lot of potential to it. The comic is interesting in the sci-fi style. Really reminds me of the board game Infinity as far as what the characters look like, and the action itself, it's a little choppy. There's some solid work in it, but then there's things like there's like this angel that pops up that's not quite explained, that kind of has this like Final Fantasy vibe about it. There's like mechs that are flown in that are just kind of abandoned. It's just a lot of small details that, are kind of thrown in there to look cool, and I guess generally you could probably forget them because they don't really play that major of a role in anything, but they feel like a distraction. I think a more streamlined, focused story on the brother going after the sister would have been much, much better, and a lot of the other details that were thrown in honestly wind up being a distraction. So overall, I'm kind of mixed about it. It's good. There's a lot of potential to it. I want to read more of it. At the same time, I'm kind of a little bit skeptical. The other thing is, it's an interesting debut, is that there's the first issue, and then it's going straight to trade. Volume 1 is coming soon. So, I've read this first issue, and I kind of got to go pick up a trade of something that I'm not 100% sure about. A little iffy on that as well. So, overall, I'm torn on it. I'm really, really torn. There's a lot I want to like, and then there's stuff that I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And maybe if I read more of the comic, it would make more sense. The art is pretty decent. The style is interesting. It's a look at a style, like an art style. I can't put my finger on it, but it reminds me of another series, and I'm not 100% sure what that is. The first issue also does a really decent job of kind of bouncing back and forth between the past of the brother and the sister and the current situation that's going on. There's some stuff that's a little bit kind of, like you just saw on this page, a little bit Matrix ripoff-ish. And overall, the series, this whole scene just isn't explained well enough. Again, I think that's kind of my issue with this debut, is there's a lot of good ideas, they're just not explained enough, and it kind of leaves you wondering what the hell exactly is going on, and whether or not it matters at all. So, as I said, little all over, a little iffy on it. It's not bad, we're kind of checking out, but at the same time, you might as well just wait for the first volume to come out and just read the whole thing. The comic is out in comic shops this week. You can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We have some affiliate links as well. They are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site, so thank you. And by watching this video, you support us, so thank you for that as well. Far as this comic, we got it in the Scout Comics box, subscription box, so you can go get yours. It's kind of cool and easy way to go get Scout Comics. If you're into Scout, if you're into comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.